Morning, Hayden.
Good morning, everyone.
Hey, Hayden.
Morning.
How are we all? Everyone's good?
Fantastic.
Good, good. Alrighty. Let's see what we've got on the cards today. Morning, Jeff. Morning, Ellen. We have an interesting situation. Oh, thanks, Maron. Are you back home now? Cool. Did that test that? It did. Yeah, we've got an interesting situation here. I'm waiting for this 30-minute candle to close so we can get a little bit more insight into direction, but initial idea, I'm looking for sells to create a bit more of a bottom wick for the daily. I'll go through why. Let me just finish off what I was doing. Marking up some of these zones. Quite wondering if we're going to be able to close under here. I hope we don't get that initial push. I don't really want to take a sell before London Open. This here looks tasty, this zone. So I think hopefully we can get a nice little area, but even just this is 50 pips. Be nice if we just take 50 pips from off the bat, call it a day in 5 minutes, and then go spend time with my daughter. I was just a pillow for her last night for the last 3 hours. I was up early. Got so much liquidity left behind underneath here, so I really want to flag where we're going to go. This looks good. Five min, no bottom wick. Doji low, which is the New York low. 5 min Doji. Did we just have German CPI? Oh, at 7 o'clock, potentially. They do bring it out at 7. Yeah, 7 final CPI. So it's just a revised number. Well, didn't revise, but it's just a confirmation that the original number was correct. So no real news other than PPI later on for US, and then we've got a good one tomorrow, CPI. FOMC meeting minutes later tonight. No one's gonna be trading that time really though. So again, you know what we always say, be prepared for the unexpected news coming out. We do have, like, we've had some really excellent news. Like, see how these last 2 news days, not news days, but Monday here, no real red folder news. Tuesday, no real red folder news, but it doesn't mean you should be complacent, because we had one of the Fed speakers daily coming out and saying, all but saying, you know, the way that the bond market is that that's an additional hike, so that when they look at all the signaling that the economic data has been given to the US, the Fed, they're basically saying, you know, we're at restrictive territory. Labor market. Well, NFP was. We'll wait and see how NFP is revised. But other than that, they are showing signs of weakening. Apart from that number there, but unemployment actually rose a little bit by 0.1. Earnings went down. Spending is going down. Credit card debt is going up. So, you know, it's all the signs that everything's sort of trending the right way for them. So why would they hike again? It could be a wait and see approach. And this kind of news comes out on days that, you know, there's no reason to, on days you don't think there's going to be news. So they send out the dove or they'll send out the hawk when they need to. So we had daily, we had comments. Kashkari, I think. Oh no, he's going to speak. No, he did speak. Yeah, Kashkari spoke last night as well. Yeah, you guys are my family. That's right. I spend time with you. Oh, I think you're talking about Tom. Sorry, family just got home as I signed in. Oh, sorry, the family. Tom. The power of a comma. Sorry, family. Or sorry, family just got home. Buy to sell. Man, are you feeling rusty, Marad? Yeah, time away from the charts makes you rusty. Comma needed, yeah. Anyway, so you know, be prepared for unexpected news, but that's for New York session. London session, we're just going to have the normal play, I think, approaching. So what I like that there's liquidity left behind. I really actually like that. Well, there's so much liquidity left behind. That's the thing. There's so freaking much. We've got supports everywhere. Supports everywhere that we can tap into. New York low. I like the 30-minute candle over. Who was that? Brendan. Gotcha. This 30-minute liquidity wick, that makes a lot of sense to target. The main thing that I'm looking at, the thing that's giving me this reason to look at, like if you look at the daily, what we had is we were bullish. We're bullish and correctly looked for buys the last couple of days because we had a lovely support candle, rejection wick, followed by one that retested the second one. So that's forming, you know, our support and pushing bullish. And we had liquidity up here for price to push up to. We had a little bit of a gap over the weekend with the increase in war tensions, well, war really, from Israel and Hamas. But that's sort of been faded out as more countries sit on the sideline, and you know, as long as no other countries get involved, we'll see this sort of shrug it off and keep on pushing. Now we're up into these wick areas, this previous daily wick areas. Now if I go to the 6-hour chart, what do we see over to the left? Do we see, you know, a perfect place for price to have held up yesterday? Yeah, we've got a resistance wick followed by one that retested and a doji. So this is liquidity generation. Price is stalled here at the moment, forming these resistant candles. Okay, not actual pulling liquidity, but it is trapped here at this resistance zone. So this is the start of that 6-hour resistance. So I could imagine that we need to pick up a bit more fuel before then. Oh, I hate this new Zoom update. Before then, we can potentially look for corrections to go back up. But we've got clean candles on the way up. We've got clean candles on the way down, potentially. We've got 6-hour resistance being formed. Asian session has just been consolidating for us. We're just going sideways in these little doji candles. Equilibrium at the moment. Main thing is Asian session high, Asian session low. We had a little sweep. What time was that? What time was that? Oh, that was the final CPI news. So as long as this 30-minute candle doesn't really close strong bullish, I would be looking for sells down into, as soon as we close inside of this structure, we can go down the bottom, but I'm really targeting this wick to retest, potentially this 5-minute doji on inside of this 30-minute candle, or the bottom of this candle. Once we can close under here, I'm gonna have to go to Epic Pen or something. I can't handle this Zoom stuff being like this. If we can close under here, then we potentially open the door to refill this clean candle. But I would say that we're still pretty bullish with the news of Fed funds coming to like a peak. Maybe they have reached their peak already. So I think any sells are going to be short-lived, but you know, good enough for us to get a trade. If we miss it, then I'll be looking for longs from here. If we get the right price action confirms, to then target back up towards, you know, start digging into the 6-hour resistance. Oh my god! All right, where's Epic Pen? Let's See a zoom. Only thing I like about zoom, I really like the annotation, but I like the rectangle doing this. But now I'm gonna have to go with Epic Pen because those arrows, when you draw it, that frame around it pisses me off. Anyway, what are your ideas, guys? What have you been thinking? Hey Dan, how are you? Lots of weird news in the world, yeah. Yeah, the world's gone ballistic. So we'll go all chart view. 30 minutes in the bottom left. 15-minute is on the top left. 5 and 3 minute entry time frame. I've got to clean these charts up. There's, shades of red everywhere. How do you guys fare in New York last night?
Pretty good.
I heard 130 pips for you, was it?
They got to measure it. You can't, because I took profits halfway along. It's not counting it properly. My biggest trade was from get back. About 250 pips.
Holy. On Dow, yeah?
Awesome.
But that was only about 10% of the initial trade.
All good, mate. All good. Just count your pips.
I took the majority of the profits at 70 pips, I think it was.
Yeah. All good. Great. I think Sarah was on that one as well, wasn't she?
Yeah.
Okay. Any other ideas, guys? Anything else you're looking at? Deb, how did you go with your lot size? Did you take a trade?
Oh, I got some messages.
Nah, not yet.
Not yet?
I'm working on it.
Just push the button.
Push the
Not
button.
I've been in tears today. It's
Literally,
You
flip a
got
coin.
nothing to lose.
51-year-old lady crying at the screen. It's shocking.
Flip a coin. And then
sorry?
heads buy, tails sell.
That's it. Drag up, drag down.
Yeah, and then just drag your, if you're buying, drag your entry down. That'll put your stop loss there.
Okay.
Okay, then to
Thank
put your
you.
take profit, you just drag the entry line up.
Thank you for your help.
Yeah,
Much
just
appreciated.
yeah, it's a demo account, so just get used to MT5.
Yeah.
Once you're
Okay.
used to putting the trade on, you'll realize it's actually far easier than you're making it out to be.
Yeah, I think I've just been avoiding it, like watching my videos and things. I've just been avoiding it, and I know what I'm doing. It's just, yeah, I'll get there.
All right, so we can do a little sweep still. 1 minute I see has no top. Oh no, okay. My MetaTrader doesn't have a top wick on this candle. But this one does. So I mean, it's like I thought the charts were frozen just then. I thought my computer was wigging out. It feels like it's slow. But we've got a little support. Notice how we've got this little. Oh, I can't do. Where's got to kill zoom?
Let me go shoot a teenager.
Glenn's in trades already. That's your previous support. So hopefully this is the high of this. Oh, that color's awful. Okay. This is your very low quality 5-minute support, and now we've closed underneath it. This is your resistance, and hopefully this 15-minute candle can dig into below these, because this is a support as well. So I'm hoping that this previous support is going to hold as the resistance. Well, if we can close inside of there, start filling these wicks, start pushing down. 30 minutes going to close nice and bearish. Then we can do a little push, come back up, and then dig lower. That's my idea. Unfortunately, the 3-minute, I would really like the 3-minute to leave like imbalances and things behind. We could always push up to, you know, up to here to grab that liquidity, and then hopefully push down. So this is before 7 o'clock, before Frankfurt open. So I'll mark that as a dotted line just to see. But hopefully we're just, if I'm reading this right, it's just trend line, liquidity to sweep. But it's gonna bounce around here a little bit. But I've got an idea that we're gonna go down first. But I'm not gonna marry that idea. Let price action show the way.
Got no control over their business. What a shit model. Just you're wasting time, isn't it? What the?
We've got loads of people in today.
When it's getting out.
Yeah. No,
It must be.
Oh, can anyone tell me why my M key lines are sandwiched up? You probably got it as default, Dave. So
Yeah.
default means 20 points, but when you're looking at indices, because of that extra factor of the decimal place, so you need to go into your settings and change it to 2,000 points for a stop loss and take profit to make it a bit wider apart.
So say 2,000, 4,000.
Yeah, 2,000, 4,000.
Okay.
Because 20 points, 20 pips for currencies will make it look normal when you open calculator. But then when you, for gold, you'll need to do 200. Like add a zero. For indices, you need to add 2 zeros.
TP level pips distance from entry on open calc.
Yeah, that's it.
So that should be TP level pips distance. So that should be 200,000.
For German 40, 2,000.
Gotcha.
Save those settings. Like go bottom right, go save it as like magic keys, indices, something like that.
But we did that the other day. How do I load it? How do I?
Oh, okay, you've already saved the template. So then you just go load, and then
Load.
MK indices.
Yeah, gotcha. Awesome. Thanks.
All right, 7 minutes. Oh, Maron, that's for magic keys when you're setting it up. If I haven't got it on this computer, it's on my other computer, but if you push open calculator, it comes up with some little lines that you can drag and drop to set as your take profit stop loss, and it's set as 20 points or 20 pips as default. But then for indices, it'll as soon as you push open calculator, they'll be on top of each other, just because the way MetaTrader works is that for indices you need to state 2,000 points to actually represent 20 pips. So it was just squashing. He wasn't able to. Yeah, you're not using magic keys. Yeah.
Oh, I like that.
All right. Just playing the waiting game here.
Oh, pardon me.
Just, yeah, you got the tip of your finger. Yeah, most of the time I just trade one click trading as well. But when I manage it, I'll use magic keys. Just because it's easy to like close partials. Easier to close partials. Not that it's difficult. It's just a few more steps involved to close partials. What's gold at? Gold's at, is it 1860 still? Was it moved?
Yeah, had a bit of a push just before.
1863. Ooh. All right, 30 minutes. Looking like a doji still at the moment. Hasn't left much liquidity above here. Is this high above this one? These are equal highs. Hey Gilbert, how are you, mate? We've got double top. 30 min. Yeah, we've got a lot of new faces. I think the daylight savings is starting to help a bit as well. It's not so close to end of work now in Aussie time.
No, it's made it worse for me.
Closer to your shift work.
Yeah, I've just started, so I'm gonna have to go off and do some stuff for the start of the shift.
What about in 3 weeks' time when I put my clocks back? Is that gonna make it another hour? Help you do your...
Actually, they're changing my position, so as of Monday, I won't be on shift work anymore.
Oh no. Is that good for you or bad?
Getting promoted. Well, getting promoted, but lack of overtime.
Okay.
There's more trading.
Start the night shift with us.
Yeah. Good. All right, we're coming down over here.
So I'll be able to trade all night tonight, which is good. Anyway, I'll be back in very shortly.
Okay, mate.
Yeah, baby. Oh, come on.
This Wickfield looks enticing. I'm wondering if it's gonna even give a little pullback. It's not like it's left much liquidity behind. Got a few little dojis and stuff. Oh, I've got this doji here, don't we? As well. All of these are like kind of mini levels.
Yeah.
We might just do a straight push.
I've treated it as a retest of structure. Oh, what is that? Sorry, Hayden.
It's alright, mate. Okay.
Yeah,
Sweep the
oh,
low.
that's right. It's on the side now.
Sweep the low. See, it's leaving, this one here is actually leaving no wick. Hey, Ivan. What's it, Wednesday? Oh, you're back now, aren't you? just got back. Back on track. Did you enjoy the last few days? You gotta put some photos up still for us. Okay, and what I'm looking for is price to break the low, come back to this area, and then just give us that little bit of a hesitation. Then the target down here. Were there many fish? I thought there was a lack of fish last time I went to Fiji. Yeah, Vanuatu was heaps better for like fish life. Saw turtles, gropers. There's literally a groper outside the resort. You could go down to the coral and actually like feed and it would rub against you. I think they're like called the dogs of the sea or something like that. All right. Left and balance. Here we are. This is the open. For a little bit of a hesitation. That might have been the retest. So another little push. I'm going to give this a go. To push down. Let's go. Just drop. Drop target around 15,377. If we can get there in one shot, that'd be amazing. Just break into that support zone. As soon as we break into that support zone, we should have a nice 15 pip drop. There we go. Push. Drop, sorry. Drop, don't push. Drop.
Wants to play basketball.
Yeah. Let's go a bit more. Bit more.
Working it now. Good.
Gonna secure a little bit here so I can't hurt my feelings.
You just Hayden.
Yeah, so I'm gonna secure a bit here. Nothing can hurt me now. So I can't lose on this trade now. So we are trading the first couple of minutes and there is a little bit of stuff around here.
Yeah.
Just got to break under this.
Start
So
late, did you?
see that 5 minute? See this little areas across here, that little doji there. We're just struggling right now at that point. Let me use the horizontal ray so you can see it on the 5 minute when I do that. See over here? That's where it's struggling first. Second point it might struggle is like inside of this zone. But hopefully it can just sort of eat its way down. Okay, if this can just, if that's the retest, I don't want it to break its own high. If it starts breaking its own high, then I'll just cut this little remaining position. But I can let it do a retest. I'm just going to tighten my stop just above this bit so that I've less locked in more profits now. And then we just let it do its thing. If it's pulling liquidity and hesitating too much at this point, then it's got to come back and search for a bit more sell side pressure. But hopefully the buyers just run out here. Short, Tom. Yeah, we're short. But we're in a delicate situation right now. Profits locked in. Managed to take 15 pips. And now the runner, there's only got a 3 pip stop on there. So I've locked in 12. But the way it's hesitating here is just because there's a lot of buying pressure and there's a few little points of interest where there's liquidity generated here, so it's not giving like probably not a whole bunch of lot of volume enough to like outweigh it, because at the moment it's like a bit of a battleground, so it's fighting, you know. We haven't got like full clean range. You guys say something, Mo? Or who was that?
I'm whistling, mate. Don't worry about me.
Oh, that's whistling. Yeah, that runner's got taken. Okay. That's fine. Plan another one. Oh, trust. Oh well. Makes sense. 5-minute doji. Come back, took the high. If this closes bearish, then that's grabbed liquidity from the top of that doji, breaking that low. Then we can see that push down, that drop down. So the reason for pulling the trigger on this was the 3-minute. Yeah, that's right, Mo. 30-minute candles. We're closing bearish. Nice candle for the wick fill. Little push back up. There wasn't a whole lot of imbalance or like areas for price to react from once it took the low of Euro low for price to pull back to. There wasn't a whole lot of like obvious leftover. There wasn't a whole lot of leftover liquidity for it to react from. So as soon as it took that 3-minute, that was the shot. You gotta go already, Dave. Holy.
Nah, gotta go and get my son, and yeah, I'm pretty hectic right now, just getting
everything
all
ready.
these projects tied up and trying to, yeah, it's a bit stressful. But
Get him to get the bus.
Yeah, I'll tell him that next time. Yeah, only a month to go till I move, so.
Holy, it's coming up fast, mate.
Yeah, well, a bit more than a month, but not much.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right, pal.
I'll see you soon.
See you later, mate.
Thanks, mate. Bye.
Come on, break the low.
Go.
My entry from here got taken. The stop I meant I pulled it a little bit too tight. The stop loss. I had an edge. I've got one running from far earlier, but there's not much left of that one. I was running from last night.
Barcode.
Okay, so the 1 minute left an imbalance that's coming back for it. But yeah, not a whole lot to start the session. Just sideways in this like 20 pip range. But that was a nice little move. At least I've got something to show for the day at the moment for this initial period, and we'll get another opportunity later on. Definitely. This is why it's good to be able to control your trades quickly. Is to be able to like manage it. Securing at that 5 minute doji made a lot of sense. Okay, taking that imbalance now. 5 minute didn't close very bearish, so price is there's no real strong confirms either direction yet. Did you guys see the video I posted last night in the Google Drive?
I saw it was there, but I haven't had a chance to look at it yet, mate.
Yeah, I did so.
Here we go.
Go.
Yeah, I was dropping as well.
Gold is or Dow?
Yeah.
Right.
I was not quick enough. Just swept below. Oh.
Is the negation bar, right?
Yep.
So I think
Two of
if
them.
we have a strong close below this negation bar, it means we're good after it for a continuation. Right?
Good chance of it going down, yeah. This
would you?
This one here just closes negation as well. Let me just remove the trade box. This 3 minute. As soon as we're under here, we've got more room to go down. We just got to. It's just this is a tricky little support area. This red box. So we're in a really tight range right now. With this previous. Where's I drew on. Let me just recycle this box. So this was your support that got created before it broke, and now is your resistance. And then we've got a 30 minute, not 30 minutes, sorry, I think it's a 5 minute actually. Nah, it's a higher time frame. Anyway, this is a little support box, this red box. And then this other red one was previous support, now resistance. So we're just in this area, like a little 20, we haven't had tight ranges like this for a little while, 20 pip range. Trading underneath it, I think it'd be good good once we can clear this zone. Another no wick on the 1 minutes. Not that I want to trade the 1 minute. When there's volume like this, I'd prefer to look for the 3s, at least. But this is, we've got negation happening, but this is a rejection wick, and then this is also a rejection negation wick. So as long as we can stay underneath here, then I think we can still follow this pathway. Once we break above it, we're going to have to look at this next liquidity area. Well, the more that it's hesitating, like it's rejecting twice now, try find an area that makes sense for price to react from, whether it's the 3, the 5, the 15, the 30. Yeah, so now it makes sense for the 15-minute doji to be taken. So I'll look for sells if we show price action to come back down, if we take out that doji high. Oh, look at these gaps, little gapped up. All right, forget that for now. Did the ones leave imbalance to the downside? No. $15-minute just closed. It was basically that last couple of minutes. This closed as a nice. Let me just remove everything. Closes a nice solid liquidity wick.
US30 just exploded.
Mm.
Have a look on 30. Beautiful.
Out of the range.
No, we're US30.
This is a 30-minute on US30. Bottom left.
Oh, there. See how it made support? Made support, and then the London Open, I took it when it started breaking the body.
Oh, yeah. Let's get that German. Okay, on the 1 minute, I've got this candle. It's not quite matching up my Pepperstone with TradingView. That's strange. Anyway, I've got no wick candles over here that we just took. Okay, it's cleared the 15-minute doji high. Looking like a nice, healthy 30-minute candle. I'm not going to be fooled into buys just yet. for a resistance to be formed, that we can just take these sells back, because this could just be the pullback. Yeah, nice. Very good.
Nice and golf again.
Okay, come on. Drop.
What happened while I was gone? Good gracious.
Well, in here it didn't do a lot. Waiting to see how this candle closes. If it can drop, we're going downtown. Otherwise,
I
it's...
thought we could push up because we've taken the Frankfurt low now.
We did, yeah.
You know what I mean? I got in there. Not that low, but 71
71. Oh yeah.
when it started flipping the body.
Yeah, the way that that pushed down quite quickly and then rejected. Okay. Looking at possible HCS on the 1 minute. Yeah, not seeing anything super clear right now. Probably let this 30-minute candle come to a close, and then I'll reassess what's going on. Check the 1 hour. 1 hour is looking like a nice candle. Probably Asian high, maybe in the scope now. But I really thought it makes sense for us to come a little bit lower first. Or maybe we're going to push up and then drop later on. Anyway, keep options open.
Hello. Officially or unofficially?
Everyone's quiet, huh? Why is everyone so quiet?
Yeah.
I think we're going to have to shift our thinking now. It's going to let this come to an area of interest and then wait for price action. Yeah, the momentum's definitely pushing bullish now. Okay, it's taken Euro high. Can it take Asian high now? I'll catch you, Bill. Yeah, it's formed. It's grabbed a couple. It's grabbed some liquidity on these 2 3-minute candles. What's it gonna do? I think biggest thing is like pick a bias and then draw your high quality zones. Wait for price action. I wouldn't chop and change your bias in this initial volatility. I think that's fraught of danger because then you're being reactive rather than proactive. Okay. Also wait for this 30-minute candle to close. Very important. Now we're getting close to this time frame. The fact that this 3-minute candle didn't break the previous candle's high is not suggested that we're going down yet. But we've got no bottom wick. So I'd like to see this close kind of like with a small body and then something breaking the low. I think we can then go and fill this wick. Yeah, I've got a wick on the, you mean the 3-minute candle? It's just not higher. Oh, you mean this bottom one here? You've got a wick at the bottom wick. Is that what you're saying, Tom?
Yeah, got a wick on the bottom.
Oh, okay. came back up. Can we come back down to refill this area?
The 30's looking mega strong.
Yeah, looking massive. I think Asian high, definitely the target. You still holding full?
No, I got out.
This is looking good for another push. The way that
That's
this...
Asian high there on Pepperstone, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Hey?
Yeah, it's taken Asian high. Took Asian high over here.
Yeah, it's a little bit higher on ACG.
Not on SE2 either? Okay. Yeah, gosh, the buys are the way. It's a nice little push. 60 pips from these lows.
New York high, I reckon.
Yeah, it's inside this cluster now.
Got back in. Break into 30 again.
Yeah, nice work. I'm gonna have to go for a coffee, I think, and let it settle down. I missed the move.
Been on such a tear, Hayden. The market's just, telling you to cool out.
Yeah. How you going, Gary? What's your early, mate?
I'm doing well, thank you. Yeah, sorry I'm quiet.
Nah, that's all good.
Not trying to wake the house.
Yeah, good.
Yeah, I took the entries off the. I know you used two. I used 3 minute. I used 2 minute. And when we got those bottom wicks on that 2 minute, that's where I started feeling.
These ones here.
Yeah.
Yeah, that hesitation.
The bottom clickers, and then we got those rejection candles going, and I filled it 379.
Oh, yeah, beautiful. Oh, yeah, nice one.
I was targeting the Asian high, so I took most of it off, but it seems like we're pushing hard. It's kind of stupid.
Yeah, I'm still not sold on... I like the 6 hour resistance area. I'm not sold on this move up. Like, this is a beautiful move up. But there was overnight revisions on German GDP as well.
I missed that.
Talking about recession. So that would have I know the stock market and anything to do with the economy is disconnected at the moment.
Yeah, I mean, you got talks of war, you got other things. I mean, it's geopolitical, but they seem to have ridden all indices. I'm sorry, I didn't hear who said that, but all the indices were taking a ride up. So there's a catalyst there somewhere.
Yeah, Fed Daily, he was talking about Fed's terminal rates being hit, that there's no reason for them to hike.
The long end of the curve is starting to pick up. The fact that the long end of the curve has had a big move, they're saying that the rates are baked in there. I don't know if I buy that fundamentally.
Yeah. right, so we're gonna see if this is closed inside of structure. This is a nasty area.
That big pink zone you have there, Hayden, what is that? The one we're running into right now. What are you setting? You set that big zone based off of what time frame?
30-minute.
Okay, got it.
This
Oh,
candle.
Got it. I see it. Yep.
Yeah.
Thanks.
The wick. Because I've zoomed so much in, it's slightly off.
Oh yeah, it always happens. Unless you right click it and lock it, it will always, it moves on TradingView. I hate that.
Yeah. So that's it there.
Yeah, you have to go into the objects and lock it for it not to move. Which I hate.
Yeah, and plus I don't like when I'm zoomed in like this, it looks like it's hit it, but then when I stretch it out, it's got slight little differences.
Correct.
All right, so the way that it's pushing, leave it in balance. If it can keep on digging up and start getting to these rejection wicks, and I start seeing entry, I won't take cowboy entry, but I might take anticipation entry for it to push back down, unless it creates a bottom wick now.
Hey, look at this structure. Sorry.
Go for it.
I'm just curious. Like you have, like, I'm only seeing part of your screen, but let me erase it. Sorry. I can't erase it. I'm on my phone. I apologize.
Oh, that's right. Is that better?
Let me look on my chart. I may have been looking at fool's gold. Don't pay me any attention.
All right, 1 minute's been leaving in balance to the top. If we can come down, just take out these guys.
10 minutes left in balance at the top as well. Oh, sorry, 5 minutes.
Yeah, it's up here as well. Who's in trades right now?
Sorry, what was that?
Was that?
I didn't hear what you said, sorry.
So everyone's so super quiet. So I was wondering what's going on. Why is everyone so quiet?
I've been in and out a few times, mate. I'm just keeping an eye on the trend line liquidity at the bottom of this move, just seeing when it either gets manipulated or broken.
Mm-hmm. Tim's not in, you're not in any trades. Peter's not. Sarah break even long.
I
Feeding
missed
the
that
dogs,
move up
mate.
because I was out.
Just chilling
I'm
for
just
now.
waiting to see what happens now.
Yeah, me too. Let's see.
I like where this 1 minute is just rejected from, but it hasn't broken structure, so it could be nothing.
Gilbert just took a sell from this candle. Not a bad move. Not a bad move at all.
Super mindful that we're at that 400 level.
Oh, little gap up. Okay, so this area's gone now. Well gone.
This feels like a risk-on day.
Yeah, it looks like another pump, doesn't it? I was hoping we'll get down lower.
If we push, I think 15,506 is probably in play for today.
Taken out this week.
15,500, I'm thinking. I don't know, we'll see.
Yeah. Gold pumping as well. Really? It's a bit unusual. Gold and indices to be pumping in the same direction.
They've been so weird this year doing that. It's just
Yeah.
crazy.
What's going on? Any news?
Good morning, Haydos.
Hey, Akshay, how are you, mate?
Good. Can I go to the 3 minute on German 40?
Yep.
Okay, no, go to the 15 minute, sorry, on 15 minute.
Mm-hmm.
So on 15 minute, we have this candle high. So after this taken high, we may get our sell opportunity downside. So that's an internal doji candle. So if price able to take out that thing, we may get our sell. Just above one also.
Oh, next one.
Yes.
Let's see.
Akshay put in, he made the call. Let's see.
Yeah. And then we mark our zones. Why'd you pick that one and not the other one?
Okay, so both the candles are closed like a doji.
Yeah.
So the thing is, this candle is also did not broke the high or the low of the previous candle. So that's a liquidity.
Right.
So that liquidity is much more important compared to the other liquidity.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
Let's see, can we take that high or not? I think
Yeah.
we already took that high.
Yeah, just then. Let's see if we get price action from here now.
Yes.
Target would be 15,405, I reckon. Oh, sorry, around 15,400. Let's update this. Well, I'm going to get a coffee while I wait for this to play out.
Quick
Yeah,
one.
mate.
What did you upload to the Google Drive? What was it you were saying earlier on? I forgot to ask.
New technical video.
Technical. Okay, great. Yeah. Thanks. Now go and get that coffee so we can get a pump down.
Yeah. Google Drive.
Thanks for that. Video.
Under Webinar Vault, technical webinars, GE40 volume continuation reference point. This one, just a little 10-minute video.
Oh yeah, I've listened to all those. Yep.
Yep. Great. This is the new one.
Yep. Fantastic. Thanks.
All right. I heard I was thinking of going for the coffee.
I was going to say you might miss the move. You go for coffee.
Yeah. Little imbalance left behind.
But if he sits here, mate, we won't get the move.
Yeah. Good idea. I'll go. You shout if it's moving, and I'll run back. I'll be back soon.
Yeah. Yeah. Just tell him to call me. Yeah.
Akshay, what kind of candle are you looking for your entry, or are you already in?
No. I'm waiting for the at least 1 minute manipulation happen there.
Understood. Yeah, that's what I figured.
Yeah, so like any kind of attempted FU, or if this candle is breaking the low of the previous bullish candle,
yep, that
can be also a good indication that you want to at least we left a lot of imbalanced candles, like here no bottom wick, here no bottom wick, no bottom wick, even here also no bottom wick, so price can come back into that area at least.
Here we go.
Go.
I'll actually be able to join you tonight, actually.
Okay, let's see. So even we have to wait for a candle to close below that low. If price able to close below, then we will continue pushing. If this thing is happening, then it can get stop loss. So closing at break even and then wait for the another opportunity from upside, because why this candle is came all the way to the downside, retested to this candle kind of, and then again push to the upside. So now it's important to see how this candle gonna close, this current one. Obviously 1 minute is not that much better confirmation. Better confirmation can be either 2 minute or 3 minute candle. On GE40 it's usually we don't get the better, I mean the feed is not really good on the 1 minute candle. Let's see if this candle is again closing bearish one below here, we are again gonna push to the downside. Right now we can again start pushing upside, but this is our point of interest area. So any kind of manipulation we can again continue pushing downside. So now this candle has to close bearish one below this, so we can continue pushing downside. Okay, nice closing. Now price breaking that low, we will continue pushing, because this is a negation happen here. This was a first manipulation, this was a second manipulation from upside. So once price able to break that low, then we will continue pushing downside. And for the profit booking, you can book some profit around this area or even this doji candles area.
Here we go, dropping.
Yeah, and we can also get another opportunity after this candle close, because we left the imbalance candle here, so we can get another opportunity. Price can come back one more time to the upside. So that become our HCS. If the next candle is coming back to the upside, taken out this imbalance candle and retesting to this candle, so we can continue pushing downside.
Mm-hmm. Made sense to come back to this a little bit.
Yeah. So basically, we were anticipating that the is hourly candle gonna close. What will be the time? Okay, so hourly candle gonna close in 8 minutes now. So we are going against the trend right now. Like hourly is closing like a strong FU candle.
Yeah.
So the anticipation only is that we are going against the trend. So we are only anticipating price can next hourly is coming back to create a bottom wick here. Again push to the upside. So this trade is, you are not holding it for a longer period. You are just looking for scalping entries, like targeting here or here, and maybe we may get a long position from this FU candle to the upside again.
Excellent eye right there with that one. I missed that level.
I mean, I think last 2 days ago, I said about the internal doji candle, that how internal doji candles usually we can use it for the entries.
Internal doji. What is that again?
Double inside. I'll show you.
Got it. Okay.
Okay, so the usually we have a highest liquidity on the doji candles, but the best inter doji candles are which did not do any kind of manipulation, like not breaking high or low of the previous candle. For example, this candle.
What about this one?
Yeah, that one also. Yes, correct. So you can clearly see this candle did not broke the high or did not broke the low. So this become our major liquidity, not this one. This become our major liquidity. Taking out that liquidity, but it also align with your higher time frame bias. We may be using this for the target also if you are getting buy from the bottom side, or you may use it for the sell opportunity based upon your higher time frame bias. If your higher time frame bias is sell, then price just came back to just took out that liquidity, because a lot of people gonna take already took a sell on this candle, and they usually put their stop loss above that candle high there.
I'm gonna have to look into exactly why that one, but that would be some way that they would disguise orders here without breaking highs and lows. I'll have to think about a liquidity point of view.
Okay. This candle, you can consider as a doji, but the thing is, you can also call it as a negation.
Yeah, it's the opposite of that one.
Yeah, it also broke. So it is not necessary price has to taken out the high of this candle. It can simply just broke the low and just come back to the downside. So not necessary price has to taken out this high, but with the imbalance, I mean the inside doji candle, price gonna come back eventually to taken out that thing before we gonna move we gonna do any kind of major move.
I mean, look at the way it's dropping from that zone now. The 1 hour. Imagine this 1 hour flips in 5 minutes. I have to test that out, actually. Thanks for pointing that out more. Because that should be a fairly easy one to be able to go and find.
Yeah. Even on the indicator also we added that thing.
Oh.
Like inside doji candle.
Oh. You
have it on the indicator. I was about to go write some code for it.
I've updated my indicator, but...
Okay, can you open that chart?
Hold a sec, I've got to... It's doing that thing again, where it deletes, like doesn't save everything I've done. So I need to turn some things off again, don't I?
Yeah, just turn off the bullish 2-bar strength, then bearish 2-bar, then engulfing bar. Go to the inputs then. Yeah, advisory, you can just untrigger all the advisory. And then input. On input 2, short one. The second one, yes. And show pattern. You can use for a inside doji candle. There is another last one here. This one. You can use any other color, like whichever color you suit for you.
There it is. There's one over here. There's one over here.
Yeah.
I didn't pick that one up.
So the problem with that, actually, you have to change the doji strength, because that's not a strong doji, are you?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
If you go into the settings and change the doji strength to 2.5.
Oh, yeah, here. Sorry.
And then do OK. It'll loosen the definition of the doji, and then it will show you the inside doji.
Yeah, got it. Oh, nice one.
I'll update that indicator so it defaults taking all those things off the device, etc., so you don't have to do it each time.
Oh, brilliant. Because every time I close my computer and open, I look at TradingView on my phone, it reloads the last settings that were saved on my phone. So it's like it's a battle of which template to use.
Yeah, I'll do that now actually, and so it's easier for people. You can add advice and stuff as you need it.
Look where price has come back down to. Holy man. Did anyone get that sell? Gilbert, did you jump back in?
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah, got it.
Oh, brilliant. I didn't get it. That was my coffee.
It actually moved quite quickly.
This coffee, man, it's the best indicator there is.
Yeah, I stopped drinking coffee while I trade, because every time I go get coffee, I get screwed.
Yeah. There was a setup.
Can you open that I send one image.
Send this one?
Image. No, just an image. I put some image on the Zoom chat.
Oh, sorry.
Open. So yesterday, I took a buy based upon after price took out this inside doji candle. So after took out that thing, we closed like a FU candle here.
Yeah, that's a beautiful entry. Oh, you took again, did you? Because you entered earlier here.
Yeah. So I took another entry. So again, same concept, like inside doji was formed. Price took out that last liquidity, and we already have a true stop loss here. So Like until unless breaking that thing, we don't have to look for any kind of sell.
Mm-hmm.
So price again came back, and then again we get a big move after that, push to the upside. I think more than 100 pips. Yeah, 1862.
Yeah, pretty close to 100 pips. Close. 90 something. Nice. Yeah, okay. That's very, very good. I'm gonna have to keep your indicator on more.
Okay, now hourly close, I think.
Yep.
Yeah, hourly close. So now hourly can create that bottom wick, so it can come back one more time to that area, maybe even retesting to this FU candle also, and we get another wick fill to the upside.
There's another one of these dojis then, right here.
Yeah. I mean, you can backtest this thing. I already backtested this thing and it worked quite nicely. Like here, this was the inside doji here. So price took out that thing, then price pushed to the upside.
Let's try playing another trade. So I came back all the way to 15 to this area. That was the trade. To be honest, that was the trade right here. The triangle, and then this is the zone of interest. Well, the red was my zone. I didn't actually have that 15-minute on here, and then to indicate a good opportunity, like see how these ones don't have that top wick. These ones here didn't either. But what you got on the lower time frame, right when I was leaving, was when you actually got your first indication of a resistance being formed on the 1 minutes. That's what this little dashed line is. That's your little first rejection wick, second rejection wick, creating a resistance. When you create a resistance, support should break. Support broke. And then you look for imbalance. Got imbalance here. So price, this one kind of took it and then respected it and then broke it. And then you've got more imbalances down here. That was the next target. Now you've got, manipulation forming right here where you've got 4 candles pushing. So this could be another target. This, if we haven't created a bottom wick really yet. So we've got imbalance left behind. So price could come back up, bounce, come back down, bounce. And then we'll have to see what happens then, what the next move is.
So it kind of just generating liquidity now. This was liquidity generated. A lot of people after seeing this thing, they are in the buys right now. So what it can do, it's just going to come back one more time, maybe retesting to this zone or even taking out the low here. And then we will again start moving to the upside because this move started with the Doge imbalance candle here again on 15-minute. So we can target that thing again.
Mm-hmm. Did you mute yourself actually?
Oh, no.
Oh, okay.
I'm not on mute. It's just not a stable interconnection right now. Where I'm right now.
Yeah, what's going on with that? So I was thinking, do you have the same latency if you execute MetaTrader from your computer rather than using the VPS?
No, not on the on my PC, but through my VPS.
Because like I don't trade on my VPS. But I'll have programs running on the VPS.
Mm-hmm. Okay,
I'll have my robots, etc., and some other things running on the VPS constantly. But I won't send the signal from my computer through the VPS to trade because it has got that lag.
Mm-hmm. Like let's say if I'm put a buy position here, so even if I wanna drag my stop loss, it was really hard to drag. Sometimes did not pick, or even if I wanna like stretch the chart, like So even that's really hard to stretch the chart on the VPS.
Yeah, because that's the ping. The ping taken from you getting to your computer, you're going to have that 1.5 second delay between you clicking. Okay, catch you, Deb. Got a class to attend. See you tomorrow. Yeah, I'm gonna watch this.
This thing also work like this one. Double single candle negation also works quite nicely. Here, single candle negation, price close above, then price start moving into the upside. First target will be like this thing, and overall maybe this thing.
Yeah. You guys say something, Chris?
No.
Oh,
sorry, mate.
No.
Oh, actually, those single candle negations show quite well on the indicator. Should I default the doji to 2.5, not 5.5? Because then it would show.
Yeah. If you're able to do that thing, yeah, that will be much better. Like we can differentiate.
Yeah. All right. I'll pop a new version out in a couple of hours.
Brilliant. Who can access the indicator? Only who you share it with?
Yeah, just
our
link.
groups.
Yes.
Brilliant, cool.
No.
And it's very much appreciated, I gotta say.
Yeah, the hard work that you put in. It's
I back tested that single candle negation. That's quite very effective.
No
you
problem.
already back tested.
As a zone.
If you get that link though and pass it on to a mate, anyone can access it. They just need that link.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
It's just not like it's not like open for people just to search Jim Zindi.
Oh no, it's really hard to get it on that list.
So it's coming back down now for this imbalance, guys. If you take anything from today, this is super important for you guys to just look at where imbalances occur. Obviously I've got I've still got to finish the in the webinar vault why this happens from a liquidity point of view, but I need to get some pretext in there, and that is with what happens when we put trades on, what happens when institutional traders on their, like, we use MetaTrader 5. We use a program, MetaTrader whatever, as a retail trader, and that's connected with a broker. And then if we are with the ECN broker, why we pay a commission per trade, or why we pay a set spread for some brokers. I'm not talking about STP brokers. We will have to pay an access fee to get into this network, where other like banks, institutions, all those kind of people are also put in their trades. But then they don't have to go through the same pathways from an institutional point of view. They don't have to go through the same pathways that we do, but they have access with some of their like proprietary technology on how they can absorb orders like buys and sells and things like that. But when they want to talk and put their own trades on with each other, they need to, because the size of their trades are so much larger than any individual out here. If they just put one of their trades on, they would quickly overflow the market. So what they do is they cut it up. They cut it up into lots of little trades. But even a little trade, like if all of us combined and said, all of us, let's max our account and just sell German 40, we still wouldn't, I don't even think we would even push a candle like this. Maybe if we got like, millions of traders doing it, but if we just got like us collectively, maybe even if we had 1,000 of us all selling max of our account, we wouldn't move a candle like this. But this is the institution putting orders in. So when they put their little orders in, very quickly they absorb any of the buyers that are currently in the market, and price just drops. So when you see that, there's often the way that they will have things, because they don't want to lose on the price that they choose, there will be leftover orders because they'll have a fill or kill option. It's either fill at their price, and then once it gets too far away, it'll kill the rest of the orders, and there'll be leftover order here. So price will often, because it's so efficient, price will make its way back up to these leftover areas, and that's what these imbalances are for. Or that's what's causing them. And the market will ping pong between them as it's trying to mop up all leftover orders. Does that make sense? So why does it happen? That's a, you know, obviously there's probably more factors than that, but that's a very common reason why you'll get imbalances left behind. Check news. Fed Bowman.
The reason for that gold push is Lebanon is also now getting into the fight.
Holy.
Yeah.
Strikes. Jesus. Fired from Lebanon. Oh, missiles have been fired from Lebanon to Israel.
Yeah. Gold is gonna definitely move now on NY.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely. It could do a liquidity sweep as well and trap some of these buyers. Did you know, I was looking into, I went in like a, I'm actually really enjoying having a little baby that just can't be put down, because it's given me an excuse just to sit on the couch and hold her and just research things. So I was doing some research into what happened just before the Great Depression, and then also why is this Israeli Hamas Gaza Strip war, like how long it's been going for, and all the little bits and pieces of it. And there's pretty interesting. There's so many wars there, but like there's one of the headquarters for one of these terrorist groups from like Hamas moved from Gaza Strip into Jordan, and then they had a war and they expelled that headquarters from Jordan. Then they moved into West Bank, I believe, when that was controlled by Syria or someone. And then they fought there and expelled them, and then that same group moved into Lebanon. And then so they started fighting in Lebanon, and then they kicked them out of Lebanon. But I think now there might be one of those cell groups in Lebanon, which they're probably targeting.
Yeah, bunch of views here and there. You never know the real stuff. Depends on the source that you get in your animation from.
Yeah. A lot of it's to do with oil as well, isn't it? All these other times, and just creating like anarchy so that they can never really formulate a strong connected people.
Hidden. If you look at the news came on the Saturday, correct? The war news.
Yeah.
So already price action is already telling us that price wanna push to the upside after the Friday candle close.
Yeah, that's what we said as well, isn't it? As soon as the Friday close, we're like, what's your bias for this week? No matter what happens with fundamentals, price action told you to go long.
Yes. Even on the gold, if you go to the gold, same thing was happened on Friday. Like on Friday, we took out the liquidity, this liquidity. And created HCS with this candle. And after that, we are pushing upside. Now, this is an interesting area. This is a FU candle area now. Another FU candle from upside. So yesterday's candle closed like a doji one. So interesting to see if we get any kind of bearish momentum today. We can again start pushing, because the weekly started with the no bottom week. So at least we can target that thing. If we get a HCS from this candle with this candle, then probably we can come back into that at least to fill that gap, and also retest into that daily candle. If we get a daily candle HCS from that area, then we kind of creating HCS from also upside also and downside also, and eventually one side is gonna burst down, either upside or the downside. And If price broke below, then we can go into the 1780 or 1770 area.
There's a ton of clean candles underneath this area. I was even lower inside of this. Notice how these guys as well, they set the charts up, not their charts, but they set up pools of liquidity. There's always areas above and below price. So it's always good to, like, this is why the 4-hour trend can be quite difficult to catch and anticipate constantly, because you never, like, with the news is a reason for price to move a specific direction and to disguise news, as like disguise the moves. This is what this news is for. Now, if price has liquidity pool, just call it supply demand even, supply demand above and below, price would just go between those two areas. So there's always, like, you know, there's an area there, there's an area here. On the 4, if you don't go lower than the 4-hour, you're going to miss so many little details inside of this area that cause price to do this kind of movement. You know, as it's sort of making these like little micro fractal moves in within bigger moves. Price will just bounce off areas. So, like, you know, get used to reading candles. The ability to read the candles and spot these zones. When you've got a zone that has a bit more space than another zone, that's a tradable zone. Look for price action, rejection wicks, strong candles, things like that. You can only get better at trading if you keep on focusing on these kind of things. Yeah, here we go. See, exactly as you said, actually. Exactly, mate. Come back here, people entered buys here, leaving liquidity, took out the liquidity area, left imbalance behind, pushed back down, hit this liquidity area, bounce from liquidity, hit this liquidity zone, like this doji. Now it's forming down, it's leaving liquidity behind again.
Now, if you look at the 30-minute, on 30-minute we have a previous 30-minute low. So we took out that low. Now, if we get any kind of bullish momentum from that area, now it's ready, because a lot of people who took a buy on that candle, they usually put on a stop below that low. Or people who took a sell on this candle, they usually gonna put their stop loss above high.
Yeah.
Now we took out the low. Now bullish momentum, we can push to the upside to take out the upper side liquidity now.
Keep going actually.
Okay, yeah. So let's see now. I'm not trading today, but this is just an idea, because I don't have a stable internet connection. I don't want to take a part in that, but this thing can work.
Yeah, we'll keep an eye on that for sure.
Also, hourly created a bottom wick now.
Yeah, that's the other thing, is that we're looking for that bottom wick to be created. You know what I did yesterday? Up in somewhere, I think it was about here on this New York session. I was trading, when I was watching, an alert went off and I wanted to trade. Oh, there's police outside. Making too many pips.
Yeah, someone is robbing bank.
Yeah.
Please say.
Where was it? It was over.
Rival streamer.
It was over. Yeah, it was right in here. I was looking to target 15,440, and what happened was I was trading on the phone. Well, I was watching YouTube on the phone, and then I had Maddie in my lap, and so I was just doing one-handed on the MetaTrader, and I saw my alert went off, and I was like, and it went off. I think it was around this candle, around this one here, and I was targeting 15,440. So the idea was like this. And because I was using one hand, I went to go and hit buy, but I had to pass with my thumb. I had to pass the sell button first with one hand, and I hit the sell right here instead of hitting the buy. And I was like, "Oh, damn it!" And like I could got like second delay on the phone, and then I realized, and then price pushed up, and then sort of wicked down again, and I was able to close it, but then price just exploded. So it was I got out unscathed, but I missed out that move. I couldn't believe how quick it just moved after that.
Hope you didn't drop Maddie.
No, she's on my lap anyway. I was trading left-handed.
We'll be very upset.
Yeah. I was trading
Like a footy out of the popcorn.
If I had my phone in my right hand, I would have had more dexterity, and I think it would have been easier because my thumb wouldn't have had to go past the sell button to get to the buy button. So I'll have to turn her. I have to think about this now. Which side her head is on. If I want to take buys, she's going to have to be on my left arm. If I want to take sells, she's got to be in my right arm.
The baby's your bias.
Are you adding that to your rules?
Yeah. When I'm trading on the couch, that's a new rule.
Yeah. Rule number 7.
Yeah, can you post photos on the Discord so we know which way we're going?
Yeah.
Just make sure you're not getting the mirror image. Be like,
oh yeah.
I swear, I had her in the left arm.
Yeah, which left is that?
Hayden, if you tell me your setups, I'll put a little bit of advice on the bottom of the indicator telling you which side the baby should be on.
Oh, okay, yeah. All
right. You got to put a coffee truck height indicator.
Oh yeah, no. This coffee is. I mean, it's. I don't think it's the coffee.
It's a
I think it's the time I go for the coffee. Around this 8:35 to 8:45 time is prime. Once we get a nice push, we usually get a little correction at that time.
I think the location of your copy machine is costing you a lot of money.
Yeah.
You need to move it.
Well,
forward test for the next week with like 0.1 of a lot. Every time Haydo goes for a coffee, if it's bullish, sell.
Yeah. Well, I'm actually surprised. My partner's not up yet. I can't hear no screaming. She normally brings me a coffee. Anyway,
What, the baby brings you a coffee? Jeez,
no, my partner.
That's quick.
My partner. Yeah, I was telling her she's going to.
That's all gone out the window. Coffee's picked by partners and stuff like that. Forget that.
I thought she would have a job already. She's 6 days old. Come on.
Yeah, come on.
Yeah.
Get on the charts.
All right, guys. Well, I'm gonna scoot. Yeah, I'm gonna close the. What's this? Oh, thanks, thanks, Eddie. Yeah, like the stream. Forgot to give that little promo. Thanks, Eddie. All right, YouTube people, I'm gonna end it there. Simon, are you available?
Yeah.
I'll take care of your stuff now. All right, YouTube people, hope you had a good session. I will see you tomorrow. Enjoy. Trade safe. Hold on to your cash. And I'll see you later.
Yeah, mate.